Welcome back to Flabbergasted with Leon, where we explore the stories of those who have shaped history with their immense wealth and influence. Today, we're counting down the top 10 richest men of all time. These are the titans who amass fortunes that, even today, would be mind-blowing. But before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an update on the most fascinating tales from the past and present. #10 Cornelius Vanderbilt. Scene: images of 19th century trains, ships, and New York City landmarks. Starting off our list at number 10 is Cornelius Vanderbilt, the man who made his fortune in railroads and shipping during the 19th century. Known as the Commodore, Vanderbilt turned a small ferry business into a transportation empire, becoming one of America's first great industrialists. At the height of his wealth, Vanderbilt was worth around $185 billion in today's money. Despite his enormous fortune, he was a notorious miser, once famously saying, "The public be damned." Number 9. Henry Ford. Scene: vintage footage of Model T cars, assembly lines, and early 20th century America. At number 9 is Henry Ford, the automotive pioneer who put the world on wheels. Ford revolutionized the manufacturing industry with his assembly line production, making cars affordable for the average person. By the time of his death in 1947, Ford's net worth was equivalent to around $200 billion today. But it wasn't just his fortune that made him famous. Ford's innovations changed the way the world worked, lived, and traveled. Number 8. Muammar Gaddafi. Scene: footage of Libya, oil fields, and opulent palaces. Number 8 might surprise you. It's Muammar Gaddafi, the controversial Libyan leader. Gaddafi controlled vast oil wealth during his 42-year reign, with estimates suggesting his wealth reached around $200 billion. Known for his lavish lifestyle and eccentric behavior, Gaddafi's fortune was hidden in a web of secret bank accounts, real estate, and investments across the globe. Number 7. William the Conqueror. Scene: medieval castles, battlefields, and ancient manuscripts. Coming in at number 7 is William the Conqueror, the first Norman king of England. After his famous victory at the Battle of Hastings in 1066, William seized vast estates and wealth across England, making him one of the richest men of the Middle Ages. His net worth today would be around $230 billion. William's legacy lives on in the very fabric of British history, including the creation of the Domesday Book, a detailed survey of his kingdom's assets. Number 6. Jacob Fugger. Scene: Renaissance-era Europe, gold coins, and grand architecture. Number 6 takes us back to the Renaissance with Jacob Fugger, a German banker known as Jacob the Rich. Fugger was the richest man of his time, controlling much of Europe's mining and banking industries. His wealth was instrumental in the rise of the Habsburg dynasty and the spread of the Renaissance. Adjusted for inflation, Fugger's fortune would be around $277 billion today. Number 5. John D. Rockefeller. Scene: early 20th century America, oil fields, and skyscrapers. At number 5, we have John D. Rockefeller, the oil magnate who became the world's first billionaire. Founder of Standard Oil, Rockefeller's business practices changed the face of the American economy, leading to the creation of antitrust laws. At his peak, Rockefeller's wealth was equivalent to around $340 billion today. Despite his ruthless reputation in business, Rockefeller was also one of the greatest philanthropists in history, donating over $500 million during his lifetime. Number 4. Andrew Carnegie. Scene: steel mills, libraries, and grand estates. Coming in at number 4 is Andrew Carnegie, the steel tycoon who epitomized the American dream. Carnegie's fortune, worth around $372 billion today, was built through his control of the steel industry, which was crucial to America's infrastructure boom. Like Rockefeller, Carnegie believed in giving back, famously saying, The man who dies rich dies disgraced. He spent his later years giving away nearly 90% of his wealth, funding libraries, universities, and charities across the globe. Number 3. Akbar the Great Scene, mule palaces, gardens, and vast armies. Number 3 takes us to India, where Akbar the Great ruled the Mule Empire from 1556 to 1605. Akbar's empire was one of the richest in history, and his personal fortune would be valued at around $500 billion today. Known for his military conquests and administrative genius, Akbar also promoted religious tolerance and cultural development, leaving a legacy that endures in India to this day. Number 2. Augustus Caesar scene, ancient Rome, the Colosseum, and vast armies. Our runner-up is Augustus Caesar, the first emperor of Rome. Augustus inherited vast wealth from his great-uncle Julius Caesar and expanded it through military conquest and shrewd governance. His personal fortune would be around $4.6 trillion today. Augustus used his wealth to fund massive building projects and expand the empire, ensuring Rome's dominance for centuries. Number 1. Mansa Musa's Jenny, ancient African cities, gold mines, and caravans. And finally, at number 1, we have Mansa Musa, the emperor of the Mali Empire in the 14th century. Known as the wealthiest man in history, Musa's fortune is estimated to be over $400 billion in today's money, though some historians believe Musa's wealth came from the vast gold mines of West Africa, and his famous pilgrimage to Mecca in 1324 showcased his immense riches to the world. His legacy lives on in the cultural and educational developments he funded across Africa. These men were more than just wealthy, they were powerful, influential, and in many cases, left a lasting impact on the world. Their stories remind us that with great wealth comes great responsibility, and sometimes great controversy. These men were more than just wealthy, they were powerful, influential, and in many cases, left a lasting impact on the world. Their stories remind us that with great wealth comes great responsibility, and sometimes great controversy. Which of these figures surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss our deep dives into the lives of history's most fascinating people. Until next time, thanks for watching.